Mark Williams on the left, Don Moser on the right. We're using lanes 15 and 16 here at Golden Pin Lanes. It's the pair that's been used throughout the 22-year history for the championship match. Moser opening up on 15. Very smooth delivery. And he's off with a quick start. He was really striking a lot in practice. Mark Williams, former Tournament of Champions winner, has won that tournament twice, in fact. On lane 16. Light, everything goes but the 8-pin. Making his way up from down below where he talked about the opening match. My partner here, Earl Anthony.
Nothing exciting happening while I was gone, did it?
Well, Moser got a strike.
Well, that's exciting. All right, we're on our way here.
At the 8-pin. Ooh! That was exciting.
We're going to take a look at the style of one of the more successful bowlers in PBA history, Mark Williams, who has a very unique style as far as putting the ball on his wrist when he starts his backswing. Look at the long slide and the tremendous rotation around the side of the ball and the great balance at the foul line. That's the keys to good success. If you're going to be a great player, you have to have that good balance at the foul line.
That seems true in all sports.
No question.
Well, a good break. Breaks down the dinner bucket for only the 2-pin.
Watching the bowlers warm up, they were throwing nothing but strikes. Now all of a sudden the ball reaction changes when the lights come on, huh?
Changes balls to go straighter at the spare. No turn and no trouble with the 2-pin. Don Moser, 11-year veteran of the tour. He's currently 36 years of age. He's got 2 regional titles, but he has never won a PBA national championship. Quick double.
We'll take a look at the style here very quickly of Don Moser. You can see he has kind of a basic style, but look how he kind of hunches over to start the approach. He doesn't use much of his leg strength to get the ball down the lane. It's all upper body, but he spots right at the foul line. See how his head is kind of down? He's looking down right at the foul line. Now his head comes up, but he never looks past the foul line. That's very unusual for a professional bowler to spot right at the foul line.
Ooh, half a loaf right there.
Half a loaf. Where'd you come up with that one?
I don't know, somewhere.
Well, he got half the pins. That's half a loaf, I guess. All right, everything on the left. They're all in a bunch. Shouldn't be that difficult for him. Just shooting the bucket with the man in motion here. He'll play it off the strike line.
Difficult spare. And an open frame. And that's been the story of Moser and his TV appearances. He makes that mistake somewhere or doesn't take advantage of the opportunities. Seems to struggle in those situations.
Well, that's a tough spare for anybody. He gave that one just a little bit more in the oil, I think, Mike, and never came back for him. Here, Mark Williams, again, he gets up very quickly, doesn't waste any time getting the ball off his hand.
And the soft 10-pin on the right lane. Mark, a tour veteran, 38 years of age, used to be the chairman of the PBA's tournament committee, one of the governing bodies on the PBA tour. Now he's just a member of that committee, not the chairman. Has the 10-pin. Resides in Beaumont, Texas. Has 6 titles, 2 of which are Tournament of Champions victories at Riviera Lanes.
He needs one more to catch you, though, Mike. 3 times. You're the only guy that's won it 3 times, as far as I know.
Well, they've moved it, though. I mean, I wouldn't have won any if they'd moved it and hadn't moved it.
All right. Well, Mark Williams still clean, still trying to get something going here. As I mentioned, once he can start striking, he might strike forever. He needs to get a better entry angle. The ball late coming back to the pocket. It's too far down the lane before it enters the pocket area. And he was practicing earlier with 2 different bowling balls and trying to figure out which one he wanted to use. One that was a black color, hooked dramatically more than the one he's using now. He decided to go with the one that goes the straightest, but he can't seem to get it back to the pocket.
Mark Williams converts the 10-pin. He leads by 4 pins right now. Don Moser will be back in the 4th frame when we come back. Stay tuned for these messages. To reach 70, the #1 real estate sales organization. When you're this big, you can do things others can't. Moser up on lane 16, trailing by 4 pins. Actually in pretty good shape considering that open frame.
Yeah, only because Mark Williams can't seem to carry the 10 pin. There's a chip 4.
Good break right there. See if he can take advantage of it, get himself a little loose here as Williams is struggling to get strikes.
Well, if he can get by Mark Williams, it'll be a tremendous boost to his confidence. But Mark Williams, again, such an experienced player, so much talent. It's not likely he's going to go along continuing to just shoot 9 spare, 9 spare. Something's going to change, and Don Moser knows that. He needs to get some strikes early to counteract that.
Well, nice recovery right there.
Very good. Just that one errant shot, and it's cost him a chance to really have a big lead at this point.
Right now, Mark Williams in the 5th frame, trailing by 6 pins. There he is. There he is. Talk to Mark Williams about why he's bowling so much better. Why are you bowling so much better?
I think the reason my game turned around starting in '95 is Brunswick hired Fred Borden to come out on tour and work with our staff members. He recognized my release had gotten a little bit weaker. The bowling balls today are stronger than ever. I've got my hand release back real strong. I'm overpowering the lanes quite a few weeks. It seems to be working out real good for me.
Seems confident.
Oh, he's definitely a confident player, and he knows his game extremely well. Got a very big break there. The crossover, the double to take the lead. There's another look at that last shot. This ball, he just goes, he's trying to go more direct, get a better entry angle. It worked for him on the right-hand lane, lane 16. Here the ball just hooked earlier across the head pin.
See if that affects Don Moser's shot.
Well, it'd be hard to tell with Don Moser. He's a very consistent player, tries to keep the ball. That ball just overhit there. That didn't even look like it was that high in the head pin for a moment, and then it just cut right through the heart, the 4-6. And
Moser with 2 mistakes and going to be staring at open frames both times.
Yeah, it's unfortunate when that happens to you. Sometimes it happens. If you make mistakes, you pay the full price. Other times you make mistakes, such as Mark Williams made on lane 15,
and you get a
crossover strike.
Yep, big difference right there. So Moser goes from opportunity to be leading in this match if he'd have struck on lane 16 to trailing right now by 28 pins. And it's something to work on right there in the 7th frame right now.
Well, he's 5 for 5 on pocket shots. He's made 2 mistakes.
Don Moser trailing in this match by 28.